Hello and welcome to this video. My name is Miriam and I love everything about books, and usually I chat about the books I've read, the books I'm recently reading, or some book hauls or anything considering books. But in today's video I thought it would be good to give a sort of life update and tell you about my plans for my YouTube channel, which I've actually shared multiple videos in which I tell you about what I want to do with my channel, and that's probably because the past year I really did not know what to do with it. I wanted to share more about books with people, but on the other hand I did not want to push myself too far, and I wanted to give my attention to other things, mostly to my writing, because in 2021, when I actually read 365 books, I did not do a lot of writing, at least not as much writing as I'd like to do, and that has changed. But I do want to put some effort into my YouTube channel, because every time I receive messages that say, "You inspire me to read," that is such an amazing feeling, and that's actually why I'm doing this. I want to inspire people to read, because reading is amazing. The past few months have been crazy, and I thought it would be good to give you an update on well, what happened and what you can expect from me in the coming weeks, months, years, probably. Anyway, we start out in August. At the end of August I went to Bratislava, which is in Slovakia. I hope I'm saying it right. A friend of mine actually lives there. She's a Dutchie, but she moved to Slovakia to work for an organization called TWR, Transport Radio. Maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't. Would be worth to check it out. Anyhow, I went there for a week. I stayed with her, I did some writing, I did some reading, and that was actually quite cool. But I did not do as much writing as I wanted to do, and I was a bit behind on my filming schedule for my booktube channel, so I decided I would just, well, not really give it up, but that's something I've struggled with the entire year. What am I going to share and what not? Will I continue my booktube channel or will I not? And well, I came to a sort of conclusion which will follow in this video. Anyhow, I came back from Slovakia and I was back for a week, and then I went on another holiday to Croatia, which was also great and amazing and fantastic. But I did not write a lot in that week in between, because I always need some time to settle back into a rhythm. So that was probably not the best choice I could have made. But anyway, so the entire month of September I did not write, because when I came back from the holiday in Croatia I was sick. I had COVID again for a second time. And while I don't think I suffer from long COVID now, which I actually did the first time I got COVID, I really need to pay attention to the amount of sleep I get and to the, well, I need to have a strict rhythm of life, which is not a bad thing. Anyhow, so when I got back into writing it was October, and then in October I got some shattering news, which, well, it sounds a bit odd, but I had been living with that reality for the past 8 years. A friend of mine was actually really ill. She had Hodgkin disease, I believe you call it that way, and halfway through October I got a message from her which said that the doctor gave her only a few weeks. So I went to her with another friend. I visited her, we said goodbyes, and at the beginning of November she passed away. So that was shocking, but also well, I know she's in a better place now. We have this hope that she is not dead but living the fullest life ever. And that is actually, I've told you about this, I think 2 weeks ago. I was reading Prayer in the Night by Tish Warren. That was actually the reason I bought that book. I needed some comfort, and that book really did offer comfort. So if you are grieving, if you are sad, read Prayer in the Night. It will help you greatly, I promise you that. So that was the bad side of things, the grieving side, or whatever you may call it. Also some beautiful things happened. Now it does sound like the holidays are a bad thing, but I mean, like, after the holidays and getting back into work and that sort of things, it really influences my life. But there was another thing that happened, which is a very good thing, and that is that I started my own business. I've been wanting to do this for like 4 years, maybe even longer, with my writing work, and I actually did a course to become an editor, and I finished that. I have my certificate and everything. So I want to, on one hand, I want to write books, and on the other hand, I want to help people writing books. And I want to, C.S. Lewis always put it like this, that the world is a big story, and I actually read that again in the book by Tish Warren, Prayer in the Night, that we do not have an answer for suffering, but we do have a story. And I want to tell that story, that good conquers evil and that sort of things. So that's what I'm trying to do with my business, telling that story. And that's by writing books and help other writers become better writers, and helping them with editing, and also help, how do you call it, other businesses and organizations that tell that big story. I want to help them as well. So this is, I started that business at the beginning of November, and I did one assignment. I had one company that needed my help, actually, with some translations. And I'm not really putting, well, my main business, the core of my business is writing stories. So that's what I've been doing, because as you might know, in November is National Novel Writing Month, and I've been participating in NaNoWriMo. I'm almost done, actually. At the moment, and it's the 25th of November when I'm filming this, so you will be seeing this tomorrow for me. I've written 48,900 something words, so I'm almost there, but I want to do actually a bit more than the 50,000 words count for NaNoWriMo. I really want to finish my book, which is 80,000 words. I'm not sure whether that's doable, but I want to do that. So writing is my core business, but there are other things around it that help me with the business. And from this moment on, I have decided that making videos for BookTube is also part of the business. So it counts up toward it. So it adds up toward my business hours, to have like a tax something. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but you have to devote a certain number of hours every year to your business. So filming BookTube videos and editing them will become part of that, the total hours that will be devoted to my business, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to do a video every week. I will try to get back into that scheduling scheme to, like, well, upload videos frequently. The other videos will be about books, don't worry, but for this week I decided I was going to do a small update video. I have a second YouTube channel, which is a Dutch YouTube channel, and that is about my writing, but also about my life. So if you're able to understand Dutch, or if you try to learn Dutch, you can also follow that channel. The link to that channel is in the description of this video. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you are looking forward to my next videos. And well, it was not much about reading, but I did tell you about one book, So that was actually a book tip in this video. And well, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my channel but you're not a subscriber yet, consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, happy reading!